Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my YouTube channel. I remain Dr. Lawal Abdulsalam. If you have not subscribed to my YouTube channel, kindly subscribe so you get more important topics. So what are we discussing today? The misconception surrounding cholesterol. Is cholesterol as bad as people take it? Is cholesterol as dangerous as people take it? We're going to see right away if cholesterol is as bad as what people portray it to be. Now, what is cholesterol? Cholesterol is a particular biochemical substance that is produced by your body. In fact, your liver produces more of cholesterol and breaks down cholesterol than even what you eat in your, what the cholesterol you take from your diet. So cholesterol is so important in the body that it is used to make estrogen. Without estrogen, how are you going to function as a woman? You cannot function as a woman. Cholesterol is so important that it is used in the making of testosterone. Of course, if you don't have testosterone, how are you going to be manly? Testosterone is so important in the life of a man, is so important in the life of a woman. Without cholesterol, these hormones will not be produced. How are you going to function as a normal human being? Your cholesterol is also very important in the making of your vitamin D. Without the cholesterol, how are you going to synthesize vitamin D? Even though when the sunlight comes, the sunlight needs cholesterol for it to make vitamin D. So you can see that cholesterol is very, very important. Without cholesterol, your cell membranes will die off. They will go berserk. You'll become sick. Your skin will be falling off. Your skin will become very permeated to every substance that comes in, goes from your skin into your system. So you can see that cholesterol is very, very, very important. Cholesterol is not so bad as what people think about, except they don't understand the basis of cholesterol. Cholesterol is the bedrock of all your steroidal hormones in you. So without cholesterol, you already have hormonal problems. You have serious hormonal problems. You cannot carry that pregnancy to term because you need cholesterol to make progesterone that is important in the maintenance of your pregnancy. So you can see cholesterol is not so bad as what people think about it. Now, what are the bad side of cholesterol? We may say that yes, cholesterol has its own positive side. Cholesterol is so good. In fact, human cannot survive without cholesterol. But also, can cholesterol be so disastrous? Let's take a look. We have 3 types of cholesterol. We have the high density lipoproteins, we have the low density lipoproteins, and we have the very low density lipoproteins. The high density lipoprotein is the healthy cholesterol, just as we say H stands for high. H stands for healthy. So the high density lipoprotein is the healthy cholesterol. This healthy cholesterol is needed for your body to function adequately. But it is called healthy cholesterol because instead of it to accumulate and stay in your blood causing hypercholesterolemia, the body will drag this healthy cholesterol to your liver and your liver will break it down to other substances that your body needs. Now, how about the low density lipoproteins and the very low density lipoprotein? These ones are what the doctors are worried about. The low density lipoproteins and the very low density lipoproteins are the bad cholesterol, and this is what your doctors are worried about. What they do is, instead of them to go into your liver, they do what? They clog your blood vessels. They clog your blood vessels. They now result to what we call atherosclerosis, and when this happens, they become your vessels become hardened, your veins become hardened, your artery becomes hardened, and it results to what? Hypertension. It could result to stroke. It could block the blood vessels that is going to your heart and cause heart attack. There's a difference between heart attack and cardiac failure. I will not want to dwell into that until maybe any of our subsequent topics. I'm going to talk about the difference between cardiac arrest and heart failure. They are 2 different things. So hypercholesterolemia or excessive cholesterol in your bloodstream from your low density lipoprotein, not from your high density lipoprotein, from your low density lipoprotein can cause heart attack in you and cause sudden death. So this is some of the bad side of low density lipoproteins. Now, do people, even when you don't eat food, can you get hypercholesterolemia? Yes, because your liver produces cholesterol, and your body also breaks down this cholesterol. So if you have a particular problem of a particular enzyme called HMG-CoA reductase, if you have a problem with this enzyme, just like people have problems with their insulin and they have diabetes, you could have hypercholesterolemia even when you don't eat all this food that contains cholesterol. What it means is whenever your body needs to break down cholesterol, they cannot break it down, and you have excess cholesterol in you, and this could make you to have what we know as hypercholesterolemia, and you're at a very high risk to develop diseases such as what? Hypertension, such as what? Cardiac arrest, such as what? Stroke. So it does not really show in you. Nobody knows who has it. It is asymptomatic. The only time you can tell if you have it is when you do a blood test to check your lipid profile. Then they can tell you have hypercholesterolemia. And when you do, they place you on some certain drug medication to reduce what? Your cholesterol in you, and they advise you to do exercises and to eat good food. Now, what are those food that are rich in high density lipoproteins? They include one, olive oil. We prefer using some other vegetable, but I can tell you that olive oil is one of the best oil mackerel. You can get them lipoprotein. It could kill you. Also kill you. It contains low density lipoprotein. So what should you do for you to not to have excessive low density lipoprotein? Abstain from all this food I've